Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Ask Tom. So today we have a question from Charlie. Charlie would like to know, so Tom, you talk a lot about, falling in love with the process. So can you explain that a little bit more? Because I'm not sure what that means.
Okay. That's an important point, I think, in the last 20 years. And that's something I'd never thought about my teen. I just enjoyed training and doing like combat sports in my case, but could have been football, basketball. And when you're young, you're enthusiastic because you're with a peer group and you're doing something that makes you feel better, and maybe you're getting better at something, which is its own reward. But later on, people get into these words goals. I like to use the word outcomes. But they'll say goal. My goal is to lose 30 pounds. And so you achieve your goal. What do you do then? And if that's your goal to lose 20, you'll gain it back. That's the thing. Your goal was to look a certain way on a certain day, like your wedding day or for a movie or modeling or something like that.
So don't fall in love with the goal. Fall in love with
right. Take your
day-to-day
yes.
gains that you
right.
get.
Take your eye off the goal. Maybe a 500-pound bench press. But right now you're bench pressing 225. So work it out on math. There's plenty of good programs. And then the idea of going to the gym on those days that you work bench press, enjoy that process. You're going to work hard, but enjoy the hard work. And if it's absent for something pops up like an illness or a family emergency or something like this, work emergency, you should say, oh, I can't wait till I can get back there. That's when you're falling in love with the process. In other words, the very act of going to the gym or working on your PhD or building a car or doing landscaping, you want to get out there, like taking care of your garden. People take care of their garden, they get away from it. They want to go out there and take care of those weeds and so forth. They're in love with the process.
They'll get in love with the goal anymore.
Right. They'll get the tomatoes, they'll get the apples.
Do you have to
detach
carrots. Yourself from the goal?
Yes.
And just say, hey, I know the longer I do this process that I'm in, it eventually at some point I will get there, and it's so much better than not doing it at all. So where are you going to be if you don't do it at all? So
you will exceed that end point if you simply do the process.
The consistency of being
if your goal was to walk every day and lose 15 pounds over months, and you lose it, but you say, hey, I really like this walk every day. It's good for my head. I sleep better. I feel better. My clothes fit better. And you keep walking, like in a couple of years, you've gone far past those goals or outcomes.
Yeah.
And in that respect, you've changed the quality of your life. And that's the type of quantum shift you need in behavior to achieve what you want. But we're in the buzzword year of taking GLP-1s to lose 30 pounds, 60 pounds. And they're powerful tools. But it's a number. And even if you write articles like I do, if you put down 20 pounds in the word 20, or if you put down 20 as a 2-0, it has more impact. List 5 things you must do to be stronger in the new year. People like them capsulized in terms of goals.
I guess that's why, a lot of people who set those New Year's resolutions, they're only 18% or 8%.
Yeah, something ridiculously low.
Something really low is because they're so psyched up on the goal, and they're just not allowing themselves to.
Yes.
Really.
Yeah, it's they say, well, I'm going to clean it up. The holidays are over. Now's the time to dry January or whatever they want to do, and say, well, the way to speak to them is say, oh, I'm glad you're back. You're working out. You're in the gym. Imagine how you're going to look in September.
Yeah.
And they don't even have that in mind. They just think it's going to be a 1-month thing. They're going to look fantastic. And the fact of the matter is they should be looking...
Forget the goals and just concentrate on the process.
Focus on the process,
right.
Enjoying the process. And
right.
Find the process that you do enjoy. Some things are going to be distasteful. If forced me to play pickleball, I would not be a happy man. But doing what I do currently, I like it a lot. I look forward to it.
You would love pickleball.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
No, I wouldn't.
Absolutely love
it. I wouldn't like pickleball. First, I wouldn't like the people, but that's it. If you have any more questions, please contact me at tomfurman@substack.com.
And thank you, Charlie, for your question.